Hello everyone, welcome to Lyceum. I'm your host Liam, aka Mvar. Today I'm doing my weekly update. This is for December the 24th, 2022. So we're getting near the end of the year. It's the day before Christmas when this releases. I'm recording this on the 23rd, of course. If you are watching this on the 24th, this is Fritz Leiber's birthday. So that's a reason to celebrate, right? Anyways. Leibermass. Anyways, but I just made that up. But it is actually his birthday though. So I'm just gonna quickly go over what I read this week. I didn't read much. Honestly, I didn't read any short stories this week. Oh, I don't even remember what I finished. Let's see, what did I finish? Okay, so I finished The Spine of the World by Ari Salvatore, book 12 in the Legend of Drizzt. It's book 2 in some sub-series. I don't even remember what it is, so I don't really care. That was better than I thought it would be. It still wasn't like that great, but I say better than I thought it would be, and that doesn't mean much because I thought it would be bad. So, Sea Devil's Eye, I finished this by Mel Odom. Into the trilogy for Threat from Sea, which Roger from Rogers reads. Had me read, basically. Pretty solid conclusion. There was some things I felt like could have been better, but I still overall really enjoyed it. I feel like I'm totally blanking on another book I read, and I don't have my notes open right now. What did I read? Maybe it'll come to me. Normally I get my books out so I know what I finished, but I feel like there was probably something else this week. Oh, I think it was Between Two Fires. Yeah, that's what it is. I had started that one last week. Maybe I did finish it last week. I don't know. If I didn't finish Between Two Fires last week, then I finished it this week. That sounds about right. I think I finished it this week. So, yeah, Between Two Fires by Christopher Buehlman or something like that. I think. I don't know. I'm going to double check after I'm done recording because I'm not going to double check while I'm recording. So, besides that, I did continue reading The Scholarly Room in the Vales of Bagarna by Stephen R. Babb, which is still good. I've gotten very little reading in this week though, because almost all of my reading was audiobooks with the exception of Spine of the World. So, which I just wanted to finish and get it over with because I felt like if I didn't power my way through, I felt like I was gonna, my hair's all messed up because I've been wearing a hat today, but it would take forever. Oh, and I am making progress in Memory of the Vice. I'm about halfway through now. I didn't read a ton this week, sadly. Going very slowly through it right now. I read like 200 pages in the first week, so now I bet I read about 200 pages in the next 2 weeks. So, again, I didn't read any short stories. I got 2 rejections. I probably would be getting more. No, I got 3 rejections actually. I just got a 3rd one I forgot about. It's funny. I got 3 rejections still, and I haven't really even resubmitted any of the ones that I've been getting rejections for the last few weeks, so I'd probably be getting more rejections if I was resubmitting them. I just haven't had the energy to resubmit them, which means I also haven't been writing that much. I started another story or 2 probably this week as well, but I've only been able to write like the first couple paragraphs on all of them and just have not had the motivation to finish anything this month. But work should be a lot smoother next week, so I'll have more energy. I took like a 4-hour nap again today, which is something I normally don't take. I normally take 15-minute naps, so that's how beat up I am from work. I did get the newest issue of the Journal of English and Germanic Philology, volume 121, number 4. I think this might be my last issue, honestly, from that subscription, because I didn't renew it, at least not right now. And then I got issue 9 of Tales from the Magician's Skull from supporting their Kickstarter. I think you can go and buy this now, though. Yes, it's got a new Fafhrd and Grey Mouse prestige in it. It's also by Nathan Long, just like the one from volume 6, if I'm remembering correctly. Pawn's Gambit, yeah, by Nathan Long. So I'll probably read that at some point. I want to make a video about the Fafhrd and the Grey Mouse prestiges But I want to read the novel before I make that video. The Swords Against the Shadowland by Robin Wayne Bailey, I think, is the other pastiche. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it. I'm if you notice, I'm recording in the other room again today in front of my different bookshelf. My sister-in-law was supposed to go home for Christmas. Her flight got canceled because of the weather, and so I'm not sure if she's gonna make it there before Christmas. So she's staying in the room I normally record in. That's it, I guess. That's my mostly what my week has been. Actually, I did post put a post up on my blog, and that's the third post I made on my blog this year, which is pretty poor. I started my blog in 2020, and then made about 30 posts throughout 2020, and then I made something like 50 or so in 2021, and then in 2022, I had just moved and I wrote a few blog posts for the Forgotten Realms novels I had read at the time. So my last one was a review of Elminster and Myth Draenor, those both came, and before that it was Shadows of Doom, also by Ed Greenwood. So those both came out in January, and then I've read Forgotten Realms novels since then, but I kind of just like was putting my blog on hold because I was busy with school and work and stuff, and so I kind of wanted to revive my blog a little bit since I'm done with my internship. Work at UPS is a lot calmer now because Christmas is here, very shortly. And so I should hopefully be able to get more blog posts up. I have a lot of ideas. So I if I go to my the admin page for it, essentially, I have all these draft articles essentially, and there's so many. So I have most of them. A lot of them will just be books, Forgotten Realms books I've read, and I haven't left my updates on my blog for yet. So, but those take a while to write actually. So that's probably the most time-consuming thing. I have a blog post ready to go up on this next Monday. Those blog posts generally go up on Mondays. So if you're interested in Forgotten Realms or interested in my ideas in the Forgotten Realms, I make some videos on the Forgotten Realms here. Obviously, if you haven't noticed already, I'm wearing my Omens shirt anyways today. But I run this blog, the Forgotten Realms Lyceum, which is older than Liam's Lyceum, and it's by like a year and a half, and I am trying to read all the Forgotten Realms novels, which is almost 300 novels, novellas, anthologies. There's almost 300 of them, so it's quite a challenge. I'm a big fan though, so it's okay. And I blog the experience at ForgottenRealmsReading.com, so yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to revitalize that a little bit. I just got approved for ads actually on that, so that's kind of cool. And my newest article's got like 7 views as of right now, which is, if I remember correctly, is actually probably pretty typical. Those articles do get a lot of hits like after time. I have like, I don't know if I have any articles now that are below 100 hits, just because they all go up pretty easily for some reason. So anyways, believe it or not, that's older, but I only have written like 80 articles and I've made like over 300 videos here, so I have a problem. But no, but hopefully I can get motivation to write still. I'm still hoping to get motivation to write more. I think it was a combination with how tired I am and like just all the rejections. I'm not getting like any acceptances, and it's nice when you get a rejection and they're like, oh, this was nice, it's just not what I'm looking for or whatever, or this is nice but I decided to go with something else. It's just like, it's like, okay, cool, I guess. So, but it's not super motivating. Sometimes it is, but I think what's more motivating is when you get like an acceptance thrown in there every now and then, But I think in a lot of cases I had it relatively easy because like my first poem I ever submitted, for example, I got accepted. My first one ever. But in every poem I've submitted after that, I've never had any other poems published. They all get rejected. And then like from short stories, I think I had like one maybe 2 rejections before I got my first acceptance. And then since then, though, I've probably had like 50 rejections. So I'm waiting for another acceptance. That'd be nice. So, but anyways, lots of good reading out there, though. There's a lot of short stories I need to read still. Hopefully I can get some motivation to not just read some novels right now, but also some short stories. So, but hope you are having a good weekend, whatever holiday you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate any holiday, I guess, right now or around this time, maybe you can toast Fritz Leiber for his birthday. Anyways, or just comment down below what you read this week, what you plan on reading, any plans with family or anything like that. This is actually going to be our first Christmas just spending as family, though it seems like I might have my sister-in-law here now, so that'll be, I guess, a little different. You know, it wouldn't be just my family, so we'll see how that goes, I guess. But it should be fine. It should be fun. Yeah, anyways, Leapings, I see you. I'll catch you next time.